Hey everyone, it's time for a quick update again this week. Coming up in this program, Mark welcomes our new BC manager to the team. Second, in our Action Inspiration segment today, Josh from Winnipeg talks about a month-long project that they're embarking on there. Finally, a news story last week focuses on a lawsuit that's been issued against two doctors in Ontario in the death of a World War veteran. I have more on that in just a moment. So first up, over to you, Mark.
Colin, I'm so grateful to share the news that we've hired Levi Minderhoud to fill the position of BC Manager for ARPA Canada. Levi and his wife, they live in Abbotsford, BC. He's very familiar with this work because for the past 2 years, he's been serving as our boots on the ground in the Eastern Fraser Valley. Levi's just finishing up a master's degree in public policy from Simon Fraser University. Previous to that, he had a degree in both political science and business administration from Dork College. Levi's going to be starting with us in just 2 months. As our BC manager, he's going to be responsible for equipping the grassroots in BC for political action and bringing a biblical perspective to our BC government leaders. Now, our sincere thanks goes to all of you who make it possible for us to expand this work through your financial support. Thank you.
All right, so Josh is a student in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So Josh, you guys are putting together a project that you've called the Pro-Life Month. Do you mind to explain what that is and kind of where this idea came from?
So this upcoming May, our club at Emmanuel Christian School here in Winnipeg is very excited to put on our 4th annual Pro-Life Awareness Month. And what this is, it's an entire month dedicated to pro-life awareness. And the club works through a 3-step process to spread awareness about abortion in Canada, intending to reach both the Reformed community and the wider society. And where this idea came from is 4 years ago when we started our club at Emmanuel Christian School, our parent liaison, Janina Gunning, came up with the idea. We started our club halfway through the month, and so we really wanted to get something that really started off our club on the right foot, something that really got everybody engaged. So we came up with the Pro-Life Awareness Month and thought this would be an effective way to do this. So.
Also, I understand some of the other clubs have shown interest in doing this and in doing it in their locations as well.
Yeah, so I've created a document that kind of runs through the 3-step process that the Pro-Life Awareness Month is all about. And I've shared it with 6 other clubs across Canada, and I've gotten word about it that some of these clubs are actually planning to do this. I know some clubs are doing it in April and some in May, and so it's exciting to hear that the idea is successful and that it's spreading across Canada.
Thanks so much, Josh. We're sharing stories like this with you because we believe that action inspires action. To learn more about bringing this idea to your community, contact me at colin@arpacanada.ca. Finally, the National Post ran a story recently with the title, "Woman Sues Toronto Doctors for Allegedly Ignoring Father's Wishes to Stay Alive." Joy Vevgeniak has accused 2 physicians of negligence or malpractice in the death of her father, Douglas Daguerre. Of course, this case is in court, so nothing has been proven in court at this point, but allegations are concerning. According to Vevgeniak, she asked doctors to intervene when her father was deteriorating quickly and was told by one of the doctors that it was for his own good. The connections between this case and the issue of assisted suicide raise some questions. ARPA's policy report on assisted suicide and euthanasia raised the following concern about the legalization of euthanasia. Quote, "The criminal law is weakened in relation to the very sick. If you are sick or disabled enough, the law permits someone to kill you with your consent. If you are not so sick, the law protects your life without exception. Why bother prosecuting for homicide when there is a reasonable doubt whether the deceased consented?" Unquote. And we're seeing this played out in this particular case. There's a reasonable doubt as to whether the deceased consented, and now we'll never know. ARPA Canada is working on a campaign this year focusing on euthanasia, which we hope to roll out shortly, that will be focusing on several of the implications of euthanasia for vulnerable Canadians now that we are a few years into the euthanasia regime. We hope that you will join us. That's all for this week. Thanks again for watching Quick Updates. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.